Hello, good evening everyone. A very warm welcome. It's Hayley Sparkes here, brand ambassador for Instant Effects. And this is the second or third now, I think, Facebook Live that I'm bringing you from Instant Effects, because it's just so lovely to interact with you all on Facebook and just to share a few little tips and tricks that might help you with your skincare regime. So tonight, I'm just going to keep it quite short and sweet, but throw in a few tips that are going to help you maybe with your skincare regime, especially at this time of year, as sadly we're coming out of summer and moving into autumn, winter. So I think for a lot of us, we may be having our heads that a skincare regime is really complicated and we need all sorts of different products to serums, lotions, potions, toners, creams for absolutely everything. And actually, that couldn't be further from the truth, because there's only so much that our skin can absorb at any one time. So if you do that, make that mistake maybe of just layering on too many products, they just end up sitting on the surface of your skin, and then they can potentially clog pores. Then you might be suffering with greasy skin, with breakouts. So actually, it is far better to look for products that are multifunctional, so that they're going to be targeting pigmentation, sun damage, hydration, elasticity, everything that your skin needs, and they're packed full of vitamin C and minerals and aminos and everything that your skin needs, all in one product. So that can really cut down your time when it comes to dealing with your skincare regime. And really, we want to pamper ourselves in the evening. And I think if we're in a rush, a lot of us, maybe we just turn to using facial wipes to take off our makeup. And most of these are actually full of alcohol, and alcohol ages the skin. So we don't want to have alcohol drying and aging the skin out. So avoid makeup wipes at all costs. It's actually really simple to take your makeup off. If you're using your cleanser, whether that's a milky cleanser or whether you like to take your makeup in the shower with a nice little face wash, whatever you choose to use, I personally find the nicest and most pampering way to remove the dirt and the makeup that's built up over the course of the day is just with a humble flannel. Really, really lovely. You've got the texture of the flannel, and you can really sort of little circular motions to help lift up the dirt, the grease, help get off the makeup. Now, what is important is that you do use a clean flannel every day, because a wet flannel can harbour bacteria, which is not ideal, but a lot better for the environment than using throwaway wipes, obviously cotton pads that can't be reusable. So if you invest in sort of 7 face cloths, so you've got one for every day, and you've obviously got a couple to wash in the meantime, and use a fresh one every day, that really is the most lovely way to take off your makeup, much better than cotton pads. So that would be one of my top tips. And so coming out of summer, our skin most likely, even though you might not have been on holiday this year, you will have been exposed to a lot of sun damage. So it's important that we sort of deal with that with our products as well, helping to reverse the signs of premature aging, because sun can bring out redness, broken capillaries, but there's lots you can do for your skin to keep it really glowing. So one of the things to think about is a healthy, balanced diet, because it really does start from within. So if you are eating lots of hydrating foods, watermelons, cucumbers, oily fish, almonds, everything that we know that's great for the skin, lots of vitamin C, making sure that your iron and everything like that, the healthy function of your skin will shine through when you have that well-balanced diet. And I know everyone says drink water, and people get a little bit sick of hearing it, but especially in the autumnal months, we're going to have the heating on sooner or later. That can really dry out your skin as well. So just keep replenishing your fluid throughout the day. Try and have like a nice water bottle that you keep on your desk, or beside you, so you know, in your bedroom or wherever it is that you're, the kitchen, wherever you're spending your day, so that you see it as a little reminder, and just try and take those regular sips and just sort of get in the habit of drinking water, and you really will notice the difference in the suppleness and the softness of your skin when you're really hydrated. I always like to use the analogy, if you think about the difference between a grape and a raisin, same thing, but one's plump and hydrated and full of water, and one is all dry and dehydrated and wrinkled. So we want our skin to be like the grape and not like the raisin. So it's all to do with water and hydration, and also using multifunctional products that really hydrate the skin from the inside out will benefit you as well. Exercise is so good for the skin. The more that we exercise, the more that we have blood flow. And then when we have more blood flow, we have more oxygen to the skin. So the oxygen can provide the nutrients and carry the nutrients around in the skin. So the more we exercise, the better. So this is a great tip. So make sure, even if it's a walk, just get out there, get the fresh air, get the blood pumping. You'll get that natural glow to your skin, all the nutrients, the oxygen, everything that you need to look youthful, plump and fresh when you've got that exercise, that blood flow, that oxygen. This is what we want to encourage all the time. So do think about your exercise. And maybe where we're in the summer, we've been thinking about our tanning oils and having that glow. When it comes to autumn, winter, we want to change our focus and think more about exfoliation, keeping on top of that, and then also really adding that hydration, as I said before. So a couple of little tips. It's really nice to exfoliate your skin. A lot of people forget this step. Maybe just do it once a week, because you don't want to damage the skin by over exfoliation. But if you do it once a week, you can get lots of really gentle exfoliating scrubs that you just massage in circular movements. This will buff away the dead skin cells. So if your skin's looking tired, if it's dull, if it's flaky, if it's patchy, if your makeup's not going on properly, it's probably because you've got a layer of dead skin cells sat there, and you just need to buff them away. You can also invest in these little dermaplaner ones. Now this one's around £20. Now these are great. This one's a rechargeable one, and when you've got no makeup on, you gently just take it over the skin, and you'll see afterwards it's a bit satisfying. But if you sort of tap it, especially if you tap it on a dark towel, you'll see all the little flakes and bits of skin that fall off. Dermaplaning is great. It's really safe and effective. Again, you only want to do it once a week, once every 2 weeks, but it will get rid of those dead skin cells. So then when you go in with your products, they're going to soak into the epidermis, and they're actually going to work from the inside out. We've got dead skin cells we don't remove. They tend to sit on top, and our makeup looks patchy and nothing's as effective. So if you're not already exfoliating, either invest in a gentle exfoliator or think about investing in a little dermaplaner. They really are amazing, and they are affordable. Once you've got them, you can just feel how soft your skin feels, and they actually help to remove the little tiny hairs. So if you've ever sort of seen in really good lighting those tiny fine little hairs on the sides of the cheeks, they can be sat there. It's completely natural, but when you can get rid of all those little hairs, again, your products are soaking in deeper, your makeup's sitting more nicely. So that would be my top tip for that as well. So another tip is to think about investing in one of these. You can get these really inexpensive. You can buy them online in a lot of the chemists and supermarkets sell them now. These are either jade or quartz rollers. Now they're made from either jade or rose quartz. This is a rose quartz one, and they're naturally cooling, so they're so beautiful. So for example, at night time, I would use my Instant Effects Night PM cream, because as I mentioned before, this is all about making things quicker, and everything my skin needs is packed into the PM, and it really works with my skin's metabolism overnight. So you literally do wake up with smoother, softer skin, everything you need to know about Instant Effects, and all the amazing instant and long-term benefits are all on the box, all on the website. But I will put that on in the evening, just a small amount, massage that in, and then I go over with my jade or my quartz roller. Now, This is so cooling. You can actually keep them in the fridge if you want them even cooler. And it just helps to press into the skin the PM cream even deeper, and it just massages everything in, and it's such a lovely, beautiful, cooling sensation. And on the other end, you have a small little roller, which is great for the under eyes. And I love this in the morning as well, because often if I haven't slept very well, I have the puffy eyes, and to roll this over the eye area, again, it's getting the circulation, the blood, the oxygen, everything moving where I want it to be, and it's just so soothing. This is absolutely beautiful. So you want to make your skincare regime fun and quick. So your multi-purpose products, so you've done your cleanse, you've done your exfoliation once a week, maybe you're using your PM, you've got everything that you need. There's no need for all sorts of different layers. And then you've got this really beautiful, soothing roller, pushing it all in, giving you a little mini massage. It feels like a little mini facial at home every day. So simple, so easy to use, but they really do make a difference, and they just feel so beautiful on your skin. So as I mentioned at night, coming into the winter months, you do want to consider investing in a night cream, because when we're asleep, that's when our skin and our body really has time to do the repair work as we sleep. So there is such a thing as beauty sleep, so it can be more effective. And at night time, you can afford to have more rich, nutrient-rich, powerful formulas on your skin. Obviously, during the day, we need to have something lighter, because for women, most of us may be applying makeup over the top, so we can't afford to have anything heavy during the day. So invest in something richer at night time, so it's going to do the work as you sleep. So it really is going to nourish the skin as well. Something else not to forget with your skincare regime going into autumn, winter is SPF. I think a lot of us are quite good in the summer. We know how important it is, but I think as soon as it gets a bit cloudy, a little bit chilly, we just ditch the SPF. Now, 80% of aging can be caused from the sun. So it really is important, even on a cloudy day, even on a winter's day, those UVA and UVB rays are coming through. So do not skip your SPF. It's really, really important. Just a few sort of general lifestyle tips, because you know the kids are back at school, probably back at work, and can all feel a little bit overwhelming sometimes. So I think it's really important to have a to-do list, and just ticking it off is really, really therapeutic, and breaking it down. Sometimes I think we've got so many thoughts going round and round in our head. And if we can actually make a to-do list and tick it off, even if it's something really simple, if you're having a really bad day and you don't feel like you're really going to achieve everything, it might be having a short walk, even if it's having a shower or something really basic. The feeling you get of being like, okay, I've had my shower, I've washed my hair, I've ticked that off the list, gets you in a productive mindset, and then it might be easier for you to start ticking other things off your list that you need to do that day. So the power of writing things down, I think, can really, really help you this time of year. Get back in gear, get back into that new routine for autumn, winter, and just set you up for a really good day. Planning ahead, whether you like to use a planner, a diary, a calendar, rather than storing it all up here in your brain and trying to remember a million things, having reminders on your phone, emailing yourself so it will maybe remind you. I do that a lot, so it sits there in my inbox, a to-do point that I really need to remember, can really, really help you. And establishing a morning routine. There are so many books on this about how if you can get a really good morning routine, in general, people who go on to be very successful have a morning routine because it sets you up for the day. So, of course, this includes our skincare. And again, we don't want to skip those products in the morning. I never want to miss an opportunity in the AM or the PM to be nourishing my skin, to be applying those products and formulations that are going to be working for me to hydrate, helping with my pigmentation, helping to diminish fine lines and wrinkles. So I use the AM in the morning after I've come out of the shower and my skin's really clean. I put my AM on. I've got UVA, UVB protection. Everything my skin needs for the day is in there. So I put that on. If my eyes are puffy, I use my little roller ball. And then I have a hot water and lemon, cleanses through your system. So I have that first thing every morning, and make sure I drink loads of water and herbal teas and things like that in the morning, just to set me up for the day. Take the dog out for a walk, open the curtains, let the sunlight in, splashing your face with cold water. All these little tips and tricks. I know people that meditate for 10 minutes, maybe if you've got the time, you can do a little workout from home, go for a walk, get some fresh air. But whatever it is that you do in the morning, or maybe you're chopping up some nice fruit and making a really lovely, healthy breakfast, if you can try and get into a routine that you follow every morning, then studies do show that that really helps you with the rest of your day. So just a good little tip. And also, if you have things on your list that you really don't want to do, so for me, it would be doing accounts and stuff like that, and you tend to think, oh, you leave that till last, or you put it off, I'll do it tomorrow, or I'll do it the next day. Studies show that if you can put that at the top of the list and just get that done, get the thing that you most don't want to do out of the way, or even if you're not naturally a gym person and you know you've got to go to the gym, don't put it off. Just go first thing, tick it off your list, it's done, and then you can relax. So that would be another tip. But we'd love to know any of your tips for your skincare, your morning routines. What products do you like to use? What do do you spend time? Do you pamper yourself in the evenings? Are you super quick in the morning? And any tips on getting organised? We really love to hear from you. So do reach out to us and let us know. But yeah, I hope you've enjoyed some of my tips there for moving into autumn winter. You can always get in touch with us via our Facebook page. You can ask us any questions that you may have. But I think the message really from today is just keeping it simple, not overwhelming your skin, not overwhelming yourself. Look for those products that have everything in that your skin needs in one product that's easy to apply, rather than layering too much on and overwhelming your skin, overwhelming yourself. None of us have much time in the morning, so really quick products that absorb well, packed full of nutrients, do everything you need, and you're good to go. And just think about maybe a few little lifestyle exercise, drinking water, the foods that you're eating, like I said, maybe investing in some of the little rollers, maybe removing your makeup with the flannel rather than using alcohol wipes that are going to dry out your skin. A few little changes can make a massive difference to your skin. And again, really important that we do have in our weekly routine an exfoliation process, because then all those beautiful creams and products we invest in, they're going to get to work so much better if they can actually get past those layer of dead skin cells and absorb into the skin so much better. For all the information about Instant Effects, all our lovely products, if you want to find out what's in them, how to use them, how they work, have a look on our Facebook page. You can find us on Instagram at Instant Effects. You can contact us here on Facebook, when you can find out more information on our website as well. Thanks so much for joining me this evening. It's been really lovely to have your company. Let us know if there are any skincare tips, hints that you'd love for the future, any topics you'd love to cover, and I'll be back again very soon. From Instant Effects, I've been Hayley Sparkes. Thank you so much, and I'll see you soon.